What is going on, Dingooo Crypto? Let's see what's going on. See if we're going live. Refresh this sucker. Let's see, live. Let's go. How we looking? Stupid ad. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right. Let's see who filters in today on this Monday morning. 2 watching now. Let's go. All right, sweet. Let's jump right into it then. Let's exit this and jump right into the. Hey, what's going on today, Yucca boy? Hopefully you're having a fantastic morning. Today we're going to be discussing Ethereum and the controversy around Ethereum regarding, the Avalanche. 3 Arrow Capital, that's what 3AC stands for in my thumbnail. It stands for 3 Arrow Capital, the founder of 3 Arrow Capital. He's not a fan of Ethereum anymore. He is not a fan of Ethereum. Before we get into that stuff, we will quickly go into the market. Quickly, let's check out the market. What are y'all thinking about the market? Any thoughts on the market? Anybody think we're going to go down under 4,000, under 50, under 56,000 for Bitcoin, or are we just going to rebound from here? What do y'all think? I mean, if we go ahead and look at Bitcoin chart, I'm not a big TA guy, but it's very simple. What you can kind of see what's going on. You can kind of see what's going on. If you zoom out, let's zoom out real quick. Let's see what's going on today. All right, so that is 1 year. Let's go back to the 1 year. All right, so as long as we stay above 50, if we stay above 50, if we bounce off 50 and go retest all-time highs before we break below 50, we're good to go, guys. We're good to go. So just keep an eye on that. If we break 42, 43, that's not good. That is not good. So as long as we stay above this high right here, this consolidation range right here, we're good to go. So we'll see. We might drop down, bounce off this, and hopefully test all-time highs. If that happens, we are still bullish, ladies and gentlemen, which would be dope. Which would be dope. Let's do it, Dwayne. What's going on? Let's get this party popping. And I mean, I enjoy going live, guys, talking to you guys, building the Dingooo community. And let's just go ahead and jump into the controversy. This is Zusu. And this is the CEO, CIO of 3 Arrow Capital. If you don't know who 3 Arrow Capital is, it's one of the biggest venture capital firms in crypto. They literally invest in almost every single project. It seems like it's insane. What are your Bitcoin targets for this year? I definitely think if we can break all-time highs relatively soon, we can definitely see 80, 90K for sure. Let's pull that up. 80, 90K for sure, possible. I think plan B is still going to be relatively correct, right? For sure. But let's go off. Let's, you know what? Let's see what NFTs are doing real quick. Let's see what NFTs are doing. Because sometimes when the market, let's see, let's pull this over here. Come on, boys. Too much stuff going on. Come on, fall in the tab. Here we go. Hey, there's Dingle. But let's see what's going on with OpenSeas. Let's see what projects. Last 7 days. Top collections. Chain runners. So there's some doing well. Doodles are doing well. We got little baby ape doing well. All right, it's cool to check out the NFT market, see how they're doing. When we consolidate, the NFTs like to go ahead and read his Twitter. Yeah, we're about to read his Twitter thread for sure. But I just want to check out the NFT market. Still hoping for plan B. Me too, brother. 80, 90K seems okay. I have some targets. ETH is unusable at this point, so they'll lose a lot of potential investors. I do agree, but institutions don't really care about gas fees too much. But let's get into his points. So he says, yes, I have abandoned Ethereum. This is November 20th, by the way. This was 2 days ago. Yes, I have abandoned Ethereum despite supporting it in the past. Yes, Ethereum has abandoned its users despite supporting them in the past. The idea of sitting around jerking off, watching the burn, and concocting purity tests. I'm not really sure on what that means, but while zero newcomers can afford the chain as grows, I agree with that. Ethereum culture suffers massively from the founder's dilemma. Everyone is already far too rich to remember what they originally set out to do. So I think it's a combination of things, right? Ethereum is the base layer for a lot of different protocols, a lot of layer 2 solutions, Arbitron, Optimism. If Ethereum goes bad, it's bad for an entire crypto space, like so bad, right? So if they aren't implementing ETH2 properly and taking their time with it and it goes bad, there's huge consequences with it, correct? Like that's what would happen. But also, I do think the devs and everyone that's been in Ethereum for a long time is relatively rich, and they might be content. They might be content and suffers from the founder's dilemma, right? So I do think he has a point, and I think he's right. But also, I do think Ethereum founders have to implement ETH2 properly, and they have a lot of weight on their shoulders. What do you guys think? Let's see. Yep, it's unusable for the general public. Yeah, Sol and Dot. So really, Dot's not ready yet, but I do think Dot will be alternative as well. Vitalik Buterin posted this in the Arbitrum Discord 5 minutes ago, so this was 2 days ago as well. But we can go read what he has to say. By the way, just want to say great job to the Arbitrum team and community for all the hard work so far. I know it's frustrating to deal with both the people saying Ethereum doesn't care about its users because high fees, and the Ethereum people who actually have their wealth blind themselves to non-millionaires' need for affordable fees. I think a lot of people are in that category. But you are a central part of the solution, and it's great to see all the progress done. Y'all should. Vitalik says y'all, guys. Vitalik uses y'all. I like it. I like it. Y'all. Vitalik. Can you imagine Vitalik saying y'all? That would be awesome. I need to watch a podcast where he just says y'all. Y'all should be proud of getting accepted as a withdrawal method by Binance. Hopefully many more follow their example. Boom, boom, boom. Good to go. What do you guys think of it? And it's still nothing. All right, that's fine. We'll move on to what DYDX founder says. Risky tweet of the day. He quote tweeted Zusu. He says, "This is sad, much harsher than I would put it, but I somewhat directionally agree. Ethereum has not executed over the past 4 years. I can't think of a single 10x useful improvement." So he's kind of agreeing. I'm not going to go ahead and read it all, but he's kind of agreeing with Zuzu, and Zuzu's right. He's right. So I agree with him for sure. But before we get into the rest of it, we just sent out the newsletter this morning. Really put a lot of time and effort into the exclusive podcast and just writing this all out. Up top, earn to play games. I mean, guys, we put a ton of effort in this every week. It comes with an exclusive Discord, right? So in our Dingooo Discord, you get an exclusive Discord with an exclusive help desk, exclusive alpha. We have spreadsheets in there, airdrop spreadsheets. We have Olympus DAO fork spreadsheets. We got a bunch of stuff in there. So exclusive Discord, exclusive voice chat, exclusive podcast, and a newsletter. Link is in the description. I appreciate that's the best way to support me. I appreciate you guys. Anyways, let's move forward into kind of going off that a little bit. Anything else for you guys today? Any other comments? Nothing yet? All right, that's fine. So basically, Ethereum is still the largest Web3 smart contract blockchain by far. It's not even close, right? But I'm sure this will change over time, especially if Ethereum doesn't scale properly or at least implements ETH 2.0 completely, right? And goes from proof of work to proof of stake completely and gets rid of proof of work, right? So we will see what happens, but obviously Solana, I don't even think Cardano's in the race anymore. I don't know who's investing in Cardano, guys. It's really Solana, Avax, Phantom, Polkadot, and a lot of other layer ones. There's a ton of layer ones, guys. I mean, Kadena, Kusama. I mean, it's nuts, guys. So, I don't know who's. There's a bunch of other options right now. Harmony One, Arbitrum, Polygon. I mean, I'm forgetting a bunch off the top of my head too. So, Sputaboom, the founder of Badger Protocol, one of my favorite protocols. It's just a joke the way our industry fights with one another with such tribalism. I totally agree. Been that way since the early days with Bitcoiners bashing everyone else. The fight we are facing is so much bigger than this and requires us all to band together. And this kind of goes back to what I was talking about in the newsletter and what Hillary Clinton discussed at the Bloomberg New Economy Forum. So if you want to check that out, if you subscribe to the newsletter, you can check out that. But yeah, so basically we are in a war. We are going to be in a war. And I mean, it's really the traditional financial system against us, right? So we all have like the foundational, like the same foundational ethics and morals and kind of libertarian more or less mindset of that's why we're in crypto, right? We don't want to mess around with traditional finance. It's just we want out of that system. So we're all on the same page more or less, and then we get tribalism, which is it doesn't make sense. And then multi-chain equals world peace. The future is clearly and obviously multi-chain, guys. Wealth is not a zero-sum game. So there we go. Let's see. My favorite Web3 player right now is Flux. Serious potential for sure. I like Flux for sure. But let's move on to a couple other things. Now we are done with the Ethereum drama hama. I'm not a big fan about drama, but I do think people in crypto will have to lower their egos. We got big egos in crypto. Humble yourself. Open your eyes to the potential. You're losing money because of your ego. So stop being egotistical and make that money, right? So next is Gmx Blueberry Club. Gmx is one of my favorite DeFi protocols. I've been staking on there for a long time. Does as much volume as DYDX. Nobody talks about it. It's on Arbitrum. And they did a NFT airdrop for the stakers. And it's called the Blueberry Club. So there's the whitelist right here. So go to this account and see if you're on the whitelist if you've been staking with GMX. Next is just kind of a thing to talk about. Let's see here. No other comments. That's all right. Perhaps the biggest mistake, I think a lot of people in crypto right now, especially if you're new, you're trying to make money in your altcoins, right? You're trying to make that 10x quick. But if you continue to do that over the duration of the bull run, you will have a bag that absolutely plummets by 90%, right? So I do think at the end of the day, people underestimate the power and the longevity of Bitcoin over the next 10 years. 1, 2, 3 million is very possible for Bitcoin, and it's currently sitting around $50,000. So 50,000 to 1, 2, 3 million in 10 years, relatively conservative. Hey, I mean, that is a good investment, guys. That's a good investment, right? And that's pretty much insured. I mean, that's pretty much what's going to happen as long as Bitcoin's network doesn't go down. So we will see. We will see for sure. And Gala's was the top trending token, and it's really play to earn. I wanted to put up the top trending along with top movers, and Gala's up 300% this week. And they basically are just a play to earn game. They have Fortified coming out soon, which is like a tower defense, man. Tower defense. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. And then you also can be a Gala validator, which is pretty cool as well. But anyways, that is DCA into the big players to stay safe. 100% Yucca Boy. I totally agree with you. Leave a like, subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you. Last questions. If you have any questions, drop them right now. I'll answer them. If you want to sub to my YouTube, go sub to the YouTube, follow the Twitter, and join the Discord. And we be chatting there all day long. If you want to sub to the newsletter, you're the bomb diggity. But anyways, that is all for today, guys. Only a 15-minute news episode. We'll take it. I'll be live on TikTok from 12 to 1, just chit-chatting it up, depending on who is on there. So if you want to go over there at 12, I'll be on there on my new Dingooo TikTok channel because TikTok's tough. Took a look at Scioto, bro, and thanks for your information. No problem. Thanks for tuning in. I enjoy going live and interacting with y'all. So I hope you enjoyed this. And peace out. And I don't have my dingle hat, but dingle. Peace out. Have a great Monday.